Hey guys, this is my 22nd Pokemon Alphabetical Marathon match, and I hope you enjoy the quality from these battles from now on. It takes a bit more time to render, but overall I think that the gain is sufficient enough for that, just a bit more extra time, not too much more. Anyway, I lead off with my Magcargo with base 120 defense, so I know he definitely cannot touch me, the Pidgeot, U-turn, Brave Bird, Return, whatever its last move is, even if it's Scarfed or Banded, it can't really touch me, so set up the Stealth Rock for free. I switch into my Mantike, go for the Toxic. Well, he goes for Toxic first with the Sealer. I don't know why he's using a Sealer, maybe for nostalgic value instead of a Walrein, but he goes for Toxic. I go for Toxic, he predicts that, goes for the Encore, and I predict another Toxic here, so I switch to my Magnezone, and he switches it into a Cactus, so lots of switching going on. He goes for the Focus Punch, maybe predicting a substitute, predicting a switch. I just go straight for the Flash Cannon. I don't know what else he could have really done to me, so I don't know why he went for the Focus Punch, but he is able to survive with very little HP and go for the Sucker Punch, and this is a surprising amount, because I do resist that Magnezone has decent defense, but it is from a Cactus from base 115 attack and Life or probably max attack adamant, but yeah. Sorry about the numbers not being quite right in the corner, but I don't know how to do that really. I'm a bit of an amateur at this program at the moment. Hopefully within the next couple of days I will be able to learn how to do it, but Ninetales is pretty obvious, a pretty obvious Pokemon. Hypnosis, can't Hypnosis be like Roddy Poison, Energy Ball, Fire Blast, Flamethrower, sometimes Toxic, sometimes Will-O-Wisp, Overheat occasionally. It's pretty obvious what it can do. Go for the Confuse Ray, not the Toxic here, because I predicted a switch back to Sealer, because the Energy Ball is going to do nothing, because Mantike does have beastly special defense, base 140. And personally, it's a special defense version of Skarmory, but it's quad weak to Thunderbolt, unfortunately, and weak to Stealth Rock. But it doesn't carry the Roost, the vital Roost. Really, but does that even make sense? But anyway, the vital Roost, or its best move is Rest, and that just doesn't cut it for being a good walk. Because if it did carry Roost, and it is a flying type, so it really should carry Roost. But, oh well. I switch back into Magzilla here, knowing he cannot touch Sealer at all. He goes for the Protect. He could probably go for a Protect again, scouting what I'm going to go for. But nothing on his team can really take a Thunderbolt, because he have probably already switched into it by now. So yeah, so I'm going for the Thunderbolt here. And none of my guys are really taking the hit. My Mantike's on quarter health, Solrock's on basically full. Magnezone's taken a bit of damage. It's on about 2/3 health, so nothing has taken too much damage. And I am a Scarfed Magnezone, timid, max special attack, so not quite max special attack, but it's a good amount. And I thought this Medichap was probably Scarf. I just wanted to stay in making sure it was, so I could switch to Solrock and possibly go for the Protect or something like that. But it isn't, and it is able to survive a Thunderbolt, which was unusual since Medichaps do have very fragile defenses, but maybe this is a defensive bomb, bulk up, max special defense, probably Drain Punch leftovers. Yeah, probably a set similar to that. And I'm able to take it out with 2 Thunderbolts and able to survive, since it probably isn't an offensive Medicham. Max special defense, max HP, and a couple of offensive moves, but I'm rambling on a bit too long. I was planning to speed this battle up, but I thought it better not, since 8 minutes isn't too long for a battle anyway, and that's what I hope for all my battles from now on to be, because anything more than 8 minutes is a bit boring, really. And since they're normally about 12, it's about 75% of the thing, so not too much faster anyway. About 1.4 or something like that faster, but Again, I am rambling. I go for the Toxic here, knowing he just will switch since he doesn't have the CeeLo left, and Protect just for a bit more stalling. Honestly, here I could probably won this 6-0, but that's not the point, and I've only used my Magcargo, my Mantike, and my Magnezone, and they're all on pretty good health anyway. But I wanted to use all the guys, because that's what's the aim of the game, really. Or aim of my game, anyway. So, I switched to the Manectric, knowing he's locked himself. That's also the second reason why I go for the Protect. The Startalk is also did major damage to lots of his guys, so maybe if he had a better lead that prevented the person from setting up Startalk, it would have been better. But yeah, Manectric is also a great Pokemon. Base 105 speed, base 105 special attack. It's like Jolteon, basically. It's an unused version of Jolteon, but with Flamethrower, which makes it much better. Only Electivire and Manectric are the electric types with Flamethrower. It gives it great coverage with a Hidden Power, Grass, or something like that. Great coverage, or Hidden Power Ice even. And Manectric is basically an unused version of Jolteon, as I've already said. Good speed, good special attack, but not the best defensive stats. Go into my Magmortar here. It's a Bellytron Magmortar with on the Punch, Fire Punch, Bellytron substitute. I prefer the Magmar version of this, though it is a bit less bulky. It's much, well, 10 base speed faster, which could be vital if they have a Choice Scarf, since it's unable to outspeed Choice Scarf, Heracross, or Choice Scarf Primeape, or things like that. But Salac Berry Magmar is able to, so you gain a bit of speed, but you lose a bit of bulk. So give or take. This battle shows that if you know the guy's team, because he used pretty standard, they all have standard moves, it makes it very easy to predict what they're going to do. That's what's so special about this marathon team, since I am using a lot of random guys, putting some random sets in there. Not all of them, but some are, and they work. It's not bad work, but they work. Yeah, so I could have only used 3 guys and still won, because my Magnezone would have taken it out with my Thunderbolt, but that's just not fun. I could have taken out the Pidgeot, the Ninetales, and this guy with Thunderbolts, but again, not fun. Banded Earthquake is definitely going to kill. Mamoswine is also great, but he's 130 attack. Ice Shard, Earthquake, Stone Edge, Blizzard even in a Hail team, because it's got base 70 special attack. But I hope you enjoyed the battle. Please comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the future.